Question number 32 or part. In a flight of 600 kilometers, an aircraft was slowed down due to bad weather. Its average speed for the trip was reduced by 200 km per hour from its usual speed, and the time of the flight increased by 30 minutes. Find the scheduled duration of the flight. Now, what is not given here to us, that is usual speed of the aircraft, right? So let's assume the usual speed. Let usual speed be x kilometer per hour. Now, since the speed is reduced, so if the usual speed will be x kilometer per hour, then reduced speed according to the question, it would be how much? It will be x minus 200 kilometer per hour. Now, for both the cases, distance is going to be the same, right? So, distance is equals to 600 kilometer. Now, as we already know, speed is equals to distance upon time. So, since we have been given relationship here in terms of time, what we are going to find out? From here, we will write down time is going to be equal to distance divided by speed. So, first of all, what would be the time when the speed is reduced? So, time when speed is reduced, it will be equal to, since distance is same, we will write down here 600 kilometers. What would be the reduced speed? Speed will be x minus 200 kilometer per hour. So, this is the time taken when speed is reduced. Now, usually what would be the time? Time is equal to 600 kilometer divided by the usual speed, which is x kilometer per hour. 600 kilometer divided by x kilometer per hour. Now, we have been given here that the time of the flight is increased by 30 minutes, right? So, if we have to convert this minutes into hours, what are we going to do? We have to divide this 30 with 60, right? Now, look at both the time here. Definitely, when the speed is reduced, time taken would be more, right? So, we will write down 600 divided by x minus 200. From this, we are going to subtract the usual time, which is 600 divided by the usual speed, that is x, equals to, what is the increase in the time? That is 30 minutes. So, converting 30 minutes into hours, we have to divide 30 minutes with 60. This is going to give half an hour, right? Now, let's simplify it further. 600 into x minus 600 in brackets x minus 200. This is the numerator that we will get on taking LCM as x into x minus 200 equal to 30 divided by 60, that is going to be 1 by 2. Now, this is going to give us 600x minus 600 into x, that would be minus 600x, minus 600 into minus 200, that would be plus 1,20,000 divided by x into x, that is x square, x into minus 200, that will be minus 200x equal to 1 upon 2, which is going to give us 1,20,000 divided by x square minus 200x equal to 1 upon 2. Now let's cross multiply further and simplify it. 2 into 1,20,000 equal to x square minus 200x. This is going to give us 2,40,000 equal to x square minus 200x. Now let's take the constant term towards the other side. The equation will transform into x square minus 200x minus 2,40,000 equal to 0. Coefficient of x square is 1. Constant term is minus 2,40,000. Multiplying both of them, we are going to get how much? Minus 2,40,000. Now we have to find out two such numbers again whose multiplication is equals to this minus 2,40,000 and whose addition is equal to the coefficient of x, which is minus 200. What are those two numbers? If you will take minus 600 and plus 400, we will get minus 600 into plus 400, that would be minus 2,40,000, and minus 600 plus 400, that would be minus 200. Right? Now let's simplify it. We will write down minus 200x as minus 600x plus 400x minus 2,40,000 equal to 0. On taking x common, we will get x minus 600 in brackets, and taking plus 400 common, we will get x minus 600 inside the brackets. This is going to give us two factors, that would be x plus 400 and x minus 600 equal to 0. Now to find out the value of x, let's equate x plus 400 with 0. It is going to give us x equals to minus 400, and on equating x minus 600 with 0, it is going to give us x equals to 600. Now we know x is nothing but the speed, right? So since speed cannot be negative, therefore speed will be equal to, we have assumed the speed as x, right? So speed is equals to 600 km per hour. This is the usual speed. Now to get the time, we have to divide distance with this usual speed. So distance is how much? 600 km, and the usual speed we got it as 600 km per hour. So we are going to get time as 1 hour. So the scheduled duration of flight is 1 hour. We can write down the scheduled duration of flight is 1 hour.